Is there such a thing as a Kelly Khumalo curse? There's been this notion that anyone who dates Kelly Khumalo incurs bad luck in their life or something tragic happens to them. This is something that one of Kelly Khumalo's exes, Jub Jub, said in a podcast.
Everybody knows Kelly uses mood.
In this video, we are going to go through some of the men that Kelly Khumalo has dated and try to find out if there is such a thing as a Kelly Khumalo case. Beginning with their early 2000s relationship with Zimbabwean businessman and music promoter Prosper Mkwaiwa, who was then married to actress Tina Jackler. This was at a time when Kelly Khumalo had just burst onto the music scene and she had released their debut album TKO in 2005. The couple was crazy in love and Mkwaiwa took things to a whole new level when he proposed to Kelly Khumalo on a dating show on SABC1 in 2006 called All You Need Is Love. However, the relationship ended 2 years later in 2008 when Kelly discovered that Prosper was cheating on her with a waitress. After the businessman's breakup with Kelly Khumalo, he went on to officially date singer Tina Dlangwana. In 2012, an intruder shot at Prosper and Tina who were in their hotel room at Molura San. The couple revealed that the intruder followed Dlangwana into their room and tried to force the couple to have in front of him. 2 years later, after this incident, bad luck befell the businessman again when he was involved in a car accident which left him bedridden. The following year in 2015, Prosper Mkwaiwa died on his way to a hospital after complaining about a severe fever. The relationship with Mkwaiwa was followed by an affair with rapper Jub Jub, who was a big star at the time with 2 platinum-selling albums, Rare Breed, which was released in 2006, and Shine, which was released in 2008. This relationship was a match made in hell. Both Kelly Khumalo and Jub Jub have openly spoke about how toxic their relationship was.
And I stayed in a very abusive relationship simply because I was forever high. And for me, the abuse was okay because I mean,
were you both high?
Yes, all the time. And for me, it was, I'm with the person that I'm able to share this addiction with. So why be elsewhere while I can be here and continue with my addiction? So I stayed in a very toxic relationship simply because I wanted to continue drugging. I was also addicted to the relationship. While else, if I was sober, I wouldn't have stayed.
Jub Jub was a gentleman at first, but changed. We once fought over my bank card until it broke. She also said sometimes Jub Jub would just clap her for paying attention to their son than him. A clap would just come from nowhere because I was focusing on my son. On the other hand, Jub Jub shared the same sentiments, pointing out that the two were addicts and their relationship was toxic. In a Podcast and Chill episode, Jub Jub revealed that his mother told him Kelly had bewitched him, and during their relationship, he was basically under a spell.
How did you know though, Guti, that she lured you with?
My mother told me. Oh. My mother told me, and then my actions were nami. In
2010, Jub Jub and his friend Themba Chabalala, who were drag racing under the influence, caused a fatal accident which resulted in 4 school children losing their lives.
While allegedly drag racing down this street in Protea, their car into a group of children walking home from school.
On the 5th of December 2012, Jub Jub and Themba Chabalala were both sentenced to 25 years in prison. However, on October 8, 2014, their conviction was overturned to culpable homicide, which saw both their sentences reduced to 10 years each.
The sentences now have been reduced when their sentence began. So it was initially 20 years, it's now been brought down to 10.
And eventually, in 2017, he was released on parole. Since his release from prison, Jub Jub successfully found his way back into the entertainment industry. The remake of his hit song, The Kokele, was a huge success. He secured multiple presenting gigs on TV, but once more, misfortune came knocking again at Jub Jub's door, as he was suspended by Moja Love after being implicated in multiple allegations. Fortunately, the charges were dropped against him recently. This was followed by probably her most controversial relationship with the late Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa. Senzo and Kelly began secretly dating in 2012, while the former was married to Mandisa Mkhize. In 2013, the couple took their relationship public as they started attending public events together. The relationship faced a lot of backlash from the public, especially Kelly Khumalo, who was labeled a husband's nature. Senzo at the time had been married to Mandisa Mkhize for 4 years. This relationship was also disapproved by Meyiwa's family, who were against it from the very beginning. At one point, Mandisa opened an assault case against Kelly Khumalo and her sister Zandi after they had an altercation at a Joburg highway.
Afro-pop singer Kelly Khumalo will appear in the Hillbrow Magistrates Court this morning. She and her sister were arrested yesterday on assault charges. Police say the two allegedly beat up the wife of Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa. This was last month. Khumalo is believed to be embroiled in a love triangle with the soccer player. She allegedly assaulted Meyiwa's wife Mandisa after she found the married couple chatting along Empire Road near the M1 South in Johannesburg. Khumalo's sister, who had been sitting in the car, is alleged to have joined in as well.
In March 2014, Kelly gave birth to her daughter with Senzo called Tingo, and at this point Senzo had moved in with Kelly Khumalo. Amid all this, Senzo and Mandisa did not get divorced as they were adamant they would fix things. This love triangle was turning out to be troublesome for the Orlando Pirates goalkeeper's life off the pitch, but on the pitch things were going well for him. He became the captain for both Orlando Pirates and Bafana Bafana. The future was bright for Meyiwa. However, Meyiwa's life was cut short on October 26, 2014 when he was shot at Kelly Khumalo's house. 3 men believed to be armed robbers entered the house, and in an attempt to protect Kelly, Senzo was unfortunately shot. The story made headlines world over, and there was public outrage which saw fingers being pointed at Kelly Khumalo. Meyiwa's father declared that Kelly Khumalo was not welcome at his son's burial, although he later changed his mind.
Meyiwa's grieving father doesn't want anything to do with his son's lover.
And uKelly was part bekhona futhi kodwa uKelly awazange ukuthi akafona asiduduze ukuthi awusekwenzeka into enje njengomuntu obesevele senayo kakhulu isikhathi esiningi instead uhambe ngayo emaphepheni.
After Meyiwa's death, the notion of a Kelly Khumalo case grew stronger, with people coming to the conclusion that there was some bad luck associated with anyone who dates the singer. That when she started dating rapper Chad Dadon, people online began issuing warnings that he will be the next victim of the Kelly case. A hashtag RIP Chad started trending on Twitter. Nothing significant has happened to Chad Dadon since he dated Kelly that can really be tied to the alleged case. Is it fair to link all these unfortunate events that have befallen on Kelly Khumalo's exes to the alleged case, or they were just coincidental?
Covenants that were entered into by people before us in our family tree, and you find out that the same problem is repeating itself. You know, and to a point where you pray, but you don't see a result. Yes. You work hard on bettering yourself as an individual, but you don't see a result. But now, if you are not the problem started long ago. And now what's up to you is that you have to break those curses.
Break the cycle.
Break the covenants that were made on your behalf. Break even the sins that were made then that you are paying for now.